Again, it's free stuff. Like you don't have to earn it. You just log in. Like what's the big deal? I don't know.
Walk with us as we escort you to safety, experience, and the adventure of a lifetime.
Right. That was a repeat. Okay. So, anyways, it is now time for the Escort quest, where we lead you to safety, experience, and the adventure of a lifetime. All right. So, you mentioned Ashes of Creation. Pretty good segue. They put out a poll recently, and it was about log on rewards. They wanted to know from their community, yes or no, good or bad, you know, light or dark, send or send. I don't know. Wait, I exaggerate. Anyway, so when you play Elder Scrolls Online, there is a login reward. If you do 30 days of login, you get a pretty good reward. Now, I have never been able to accomplish that. So, Now, World of Warships, not Warcraft, Warships had to log in several times. When you do 8 or 9 logins, you get a crate. Pretty cool, okay? So, Ashes of Creation went out and pulled their community and found that 54% said no. 45% said cosmetic only with a coin system might be nice. So, is this a fantastic idea of a login reward? Is it what? Oh my word, you gotta be kidding me, or meh. I really don't care. Solomon, what are your thoughts on login rewards?
Reasoning behind no. Like that kind of I will admit I'm a little surprised by that.
I didn't say,
Really? What, you don't want
maybe
free stuff?
that's what I was thinking, but well, what's one more thing to do, I guess? Like, maybe that's the problem. Like, well, I don't want to be forced to log in. I'm like, guess what? Having login rewards actually had me logging in. I actually logged into World of Warships. I logged
Right.
into ESO just to get that. Guess what? I wouldn't have thought about it otherwise. So I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So if
Do you-
Ashes of Creation wants to put a login reward,
It's like, wait, I don't yeah, it's like, wait, you don't want an incentive to play the game? I don't understand.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I know Star
This
Wars:
was
Old Republic started doing login rewards like a month or two ago.
really,
You know, after the game, after being out for what, like 8, 9 years, they're finally doing login rewards. But no, I'm all for, like, again, like I don't know, I don't know the downsides to it. Like, yeah, I guess, like, I mean, login rewards is given to people regardless of whether you are paying a monthly sub or a premium member or whatever you want to call it. At least in the cases that I've seen, like I've never seen an instance, and I'm not saying it doesn't exist, where it's like, oh, because you're not a premium member, you don't get login rewards. It's like those things are generally free to everybody, regardless of your status. So I don't understand why 54 or whatever would say no to it.
I don't
But
know.
at the end of the day, no, I'm all for it, just because again, it's free stuff. Like you don't have to earn it. You just log in. Like what's the big deal? I don't know. I don't know.
I
I think it's a good thing, overall at the end of the day. Again, sure, they give you benefits, like generally they give you benefits over people who don't log in, but they're not like huge things where it's like, oh, just because I logged in, I'm able to get like all the end game gear and accomplish all the hard mode raids and dungeons now because of that one login. Like that to me never happens. Again, that's not to say that they don't exist, but out of all the games that I've played, that the login
yeah, no,
rewards are generally just
yeah,
like, things that are worth pennies, like pennies on a dollar, like not even, you know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Like they're just not really worth all that much in game or in real life, and that's why they're just kind of like gifts, like throwaways. But at the end of the day, they're still nice to have, than not to have, I
Yep.
would argue.
Well, like the MMORPG.com forums on one of the articles, like one guy was like, or whoever, I don't really see the need for login rewards. It's just a bait to get you into the game. If your game is good enough, people will log in anyways.
No,
Somebody
it's
else
a
said,
dumb
short answer,
argument.
just nope. From my perspective, those who aren't able to log in every day are feel left behind. For those who can do it, it becomes just another daily chore and becomes a tiring. That person
But
said,
they're
logging rewards is the
optional.
epitome of a bad game design. Once a game has resorts to this, there is no more hope. Only good thing about logging rewards is a gigantic red flag waved right in your face, let you know that you need to look for a different game to play. Whatever, okay. So sometimes gamers can be rather toxic, you know?
I completely disagree with that. They're optional. They're not mandatory. Like
Yeah.
again, like there's no you don't have the right to play a game. You know, let's look at it that way, you know? Playing a game is a privilege. It really
Yeah.
is. And in the comments that you read, it just seems a little entitlement,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean,
I don't
obviously not
know.
all were no, but yeah.
Right. So, anyways.
So, SirJahzeal, what are your thoughts about login rewards? Like them? Is it fantastic? What? Or meh? I don't care.
I think they're fantastic, and I I'm just going to take a guess that the majority of that 54% that said no don't understand how they work, or just have some kind of misperception or misunderstanding of them because they do not play a game that has them. Because I can tell you right now that the MMOs that I've played that have daily, well, there's even a couple of non-MMOs that are just RPGs that I've played in the past that had daily rewards. And I can tell you that they're excellent, and I love it. You know, none of them have any effect on, it's not going to break the game. They're usually cosmetic items or mounts or pets or things that some people probably don't care about, as we were saying earlier. And that's fine if that's not what you're into. But if you're going to be logging in anyway to play the game, hopefully the game is fun and entertaining for you enough to want to log in anyway, just whether or whether or not you have a daily login reward. Um, that's just a little bonus, a little way of the studio, saying thanks for logging in today, thanks for playing our game, and here's a little something for it, and like I
Yeah.
said, it's never none of the rewards, especially like you were, I think you mentioned Elder Scrolls Online does it, and I still, even though I'm not even really playing the game right now, I just log on and do my daily writs and maybe collect some materials and whatnot, but I just don't have time playing World of Warcraft, and now we've added Rust to it.
Yep.
Uh, but getting those little daily rewards, they're none of them break the game or make me more powerful than someone else or anything like that, and I enjoy it because it gives me a little bonus, a little something extra for logging into the game. I do not see any negatives whatsoever. Now, if a game was to put things like weapons or gear that was like raid level or boss level or something that could potentially put someone ahead, especially in the realm, I would say, of competitive play, PvP, yeah, then I would you know hold up a flag and say objection. That's not cool. But if it's just pets and mounts or items for if there's player housing or coin or some kind of uh, little trinkets or whatever that turn you into a moth or something, get something a little cutesy like that, then what's the big deal, man? Why
Yeah.
vote no on something that other people may enjoy even if you don't
Right.
enjoy it? So
If
yeah,
it was like a make or break of the game, then I could see people upset. You know, most of these things are
absolutely.
just cosmetic or a little extra stuff, something in your bag. You know, it's like it's nothing. It's really nothing. Now, if they actually did it to the point where logging in actually gives you a top tier sword or weapon or whatever it is, then that might get people thinking, wait a minute, what are you trying to do? Well,
Right.
maybe you should log in. I don't know.
I've never seen that though. I've played many MMOs and I've never seen anything like that before.
I I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be fair here. Not even the like hardcore, like pay to win Asian games that you would think would do that don't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be a case to vote no to me. I mean, if you don't like it, then just don't worry
I
about
know.
it.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, gamers can be rather toxic, or maybe just want to
True.
be contrarian for. I mean, we are gamers, and so we we know ourselves. We also know our fellow gamer, brothers and sisters. So yeah. All right, that was our escort quest. We hope we led you to safety and you didn't fall off the cliff. I don't see you down there. I don't know what happened to you. Maybe, oh, that's what happened. Once you reach your destination, you all of a sudden vanish. That's right. NPCs always seem to vanish in thin air once you reach your destination. No thank you. No coin. Well, sometimes a coin, but okay.
Supposed to do the Wilhelm scream
Yeah.
or the or Goofy's little woo
Woohoo! Yeah.
when he
Oh,
falls off the
boy.
cliff.
Yeah. Check out the further adventures of Kennethan by liking and subscribing and watching me live on twitch.tv/Kennethan.